Hey, how are we doing this year? Yeah, doing good? That's great to hear. Yeah, I haven't seen you since your last checkup, which was about 6 months ago, and that is just great. Yep. You know, as much as I love to see my patients, I love it even more when I don't see them because that means that they are healthy and hopefully happy. Yeah. Well, that is great. All right, well, you're here for just a quick checkup. I don't think there's anything, no reason to be here other than just your regular checkup, just to see how we're doing and to make sure everything's going the way it's supposed to. Yep. All right, well, we're just going to get started. Today we're going to be looking a little bit at your eyes. I might check out your ears a bit and make sure that looks fine. I'll probably look a little bit at your neck. I know that last time you were here there was a little bit of inflammation in the back of your throat. I believe it was just sinuses that we decided. Yep. Yep. And so I'm going to double check that, make sure that it looks like everything's going okay, especially for the season, to make sure that your sinuses don't act up again. And of course, I'm going to check your heart and your lungs like I normally do. And that's pretty much it. It's just a very, very minimal examination to make sure that everything is going well. Yep. All right. Okay. Well, if you're ready, do you have any questions for me or anything like that before we begin? All right. Well, then we're good to go, and I'm going to get started. I'm going to start by checking your heart to make sure that it's still strong like it was last time. I have a feeling it is. All right. I'm going to step a little bit closer to you. All right. Yep, pulse seems normal. All right. Very good. All right, I'm going to move the stethoscope just a little bit down. All right, now I'm going to listen to your lungs, make sure they're breathing you properly. All right. Breathe in for me through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Good. All right. Breathe in for me. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, one more time for me. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right, I'm going to move it a little bit over here. Breathe in for me. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Breathe in. And breathe out. That is excellent. Lungs sound great. Heart sounds great too. Perfect. All right, I'm going to grab my otoscope. You remember this? All right, so I've got a fresh speculum to make sure that it is clean and sanitary for you. If you remember, it has a little light that's going to help me to see into your eyes and into your ears. So, do you have a preference if I start with your eyes or your ears? Start with the eyes. Okay. All right. Well, you remember the little light. So the first thing I'm going to do is the swinging flashlight. I'm not actually going to be swinging it from side to side. I'm going to start in your peripheral and bring it in closer to your eye, just to see how the pupil reacts, okay? All right, and then I'll switch to the other side as well. All right, so just stay real still, and I'm going to come a little bit closer. All right. Okay, again. Again. All right, last time on this eye. Good. All right, now the other. Seems to be reacting normally. One more time. It's kind of bright. All right, now I'm going to get a little bit closer to look even deeper into the eyeball. So if you'll just stay real still for me and keep your eye open, I'm going to shine this into your eye. It might be a little bit uncomfortable, but it shouldn't cause too much discomfort. And then I'm going to ask you to look a few different directions for me. Does that sound okay? All right, we've done this before. So, all right, I'm going to get real close to you now. Okay. All right. Look down for me. Down, down, down. Down, 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 down. All right. Now look down for me. Look up. I keep saying the wrong one. Look up for me. Okay. Looks good. All right. Up, up, up. Okay, looks like you might have a little bit of a scratch on this eye. Do you remember getting anything in your eye or something maybe recently within maybe the past couple of weeks or so? Oh, yep, that'll do it. No, it's not major. It's very, very minor. Just a scratch, it'll heal on its own. It'll totally heal. You can use drops if you'd like, but it'll heal even without it. Okay. All right. Well, you've got two eyes, so let's get to the other one. Okay. All right. Okay. Look up for me. Right. Look down for me. Very good. This one doesn't seem to have any issues at all. All right. Down, 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 down. All right, looks very good. No problems at all. I'm going to very quickly peek into your nose, shine a little light. Okay, not a problem at all. All right, now if you could just open wide for me and say, ah, ah. All right. Now that looks great. There's not really any inflammation like there was last time, so that's a great, I think that's great. Has it bothered you any this season or any issues? A little bit of allergies. Yeah, that's normal around this time of the year. but as long as it's not bothering you too much. I don't want to see it swollen like it was earlier 6 months ago. Okay. Yeah. No, it looks really good. Everything looks the proper pinky flesh color that it's supposed to be. So I don't see any issue with the throat this time. Okay, all right, well, I'm going to now switch gears a little bit. I'm still going to use my otoscope, but I'm going to shine it into your ears. Just make sure everything looks good. Have you had any trouble hearing lately or anything? No? That's great. I didn't anticipate that you would, but I always have to ask. I want to make sure that I know. Have they been sensitive anywhere, like anywhere inside or anything? Nope. Okay, well that's great. All right, well I'm going to step a bit closer and come around, and I will check each ear. All right. Turn my otoscope back on. All right. I'm gonna lift up a little bit and pull back. That straightens the ear canal so that I can see properly. And everything looks good. A little bit of earwax, but nothing to be concerned about. I'm gonna tug on your ear just slightly. Does that cause you any pain or discomfort? No? Good, good. All right. I'm gonna pull down on the lobe just a bit. Just a bit. Everything looks good to me. All right. Okay. All right, I think everything looks really good. I'm not seeing anything that alarms me or stresses me out, so that's good. I'm gonna switch gears and go over here and check the other. Again, let me know if I cause you any pain or discomfort. Just gonna pull up and back to straighten the ear canal. All right. This one has just a little bit more earwax, a little bit more buildup, but I don't think that's anything to worry about. We're not gonna be concerned. Normally the ear has a way of clearing itself out, so it's only occasionally that it gets impacted and that we have to clean it in office, but today's not that day. Just tugging lightly on the ear. No pain or discomfort? Good, good. Okay. Not seeing any issue at all. So that's good. Very good. You seem really healthy today. That's great. Okay, put my otoscope away. All right, so now, excuse me, now I'm going to go ahead and check the neck a little bit. We mentioned earlier that you did have some inflammation about 6 months ago, and I want to, even though I have looked into your mouth, it doesn't seem like there's any inflammation this time, but I do want to make sure that I check the lymph nodes. So I'm just going to be palpating them a little bit. Going to starting here and palpating back a little bit to the submandibular, the anterior cervical chain. I'm going to palpate a little bit above your collarbone, the supraclavicular, and then check the paratracheal area as well. And I don't think we're going to have any issues, but just in case, to make sure it's not swollen, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to step behind you and lightly palpate each section that I just mentioned. So if I cause you any pain or discomfort, you let me know, okay? All right. Just stepping right back here. All right. Palpating the submandibular. That seems fine. You know, I can tell that it's just a tad, like very, very little swollen on the left, but I don't think it's a concern. All right. All right, is any of this tender or sensitive? No? Very good. All right, I am going to also palpate right in front of your ear as well as right behind your ear, pre and post auricular, and just to see any discomfort at all. That is great. All right, well, I just have to tell you that you seem like you are in great health this time. I don't see any issue, anything to be concerned about. That minor swelling and inflammation, it doesn't seem to be a problem. Should go away within a week. It's not anything to be concerned about. If it does start causing more trouble, and if just day to day seems to exacerbate the situation, then definitely come back in. But I don't think there's any need for it, at least not right now. You seem really healthy. Heart's great, lungs are great. The ears, everything seems awesome. If you do get any impacted earwax or anything, definitely feel free to come back for an ear cleaning. They're very little wax. I don't see it being an issue. Eyes look great, perfect. So overall, clean bill of health. There's nothing for me to do. So I really appreciate you coming in, and assuming nothing else happens, I'll see you again in about 6 months. All right. Do you have any questions for me before we go our separate ways? All right. Well, that sounds perfect. Feel free to gather your things and leave at your convenience. You can check out through at the front desk on your way out, and otherwise just stay healthy, stay happy. I'll see you again hopefully in 6 months. All right. You have a good night.